Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddled together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's likely an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The heavy wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. Dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Oh, got another 2 karma. Not that I really have any. Oh no, I guess I have might have something to spend it on. Yeah. Cherry bomb. Bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Oh, hey there, I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Oh, that's amusing. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Kitty can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. That last killing just happened just down the block. Now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH frickin' D from UW in neuroprosthetics studying under Ojamans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are fast ways for a band's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? Well, I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. Oh, sorry. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood, Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in limp stick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Telestrian, whatever, give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Boyfriend find religion? Her pretty air is narrow. Something like that. You got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? Ask away. Shane, old boyfriend, he used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that Drek. She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talking a big game, but he was always broke. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like you. That'd be Mrs. Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Go to Punk's office. Stick together. Talk to you later. Eric Mersman. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want dibs? So I'll take a look. Ooh. Just one step of Trigger King. Grants HP plus 3. Adept in outfit that grants the wearer dodge plus 1. Tourist look. Just all settled and head on out. Perfect for work in the shop. Grants intelligence plus 1. Salish runner. Clothes directly imported from the Salish Shade Council. Grants charisma plus 1. Thaumaturgic armor. Clothing for the traditional mage. Grants willpower plus 1. Black hat. Coolest hat in the shadows that grants intelligence plus 1. Basic clothing for the Shadowrunning adept. Secure Decker clothing, basic clothing for Shadowrunning Decker, Shadowrunning Mage, Shadowrunning So tourist luck would probably be a good idea. Yeah, I'll grab the tourist luck because that's one of the highest armor, and it gives me intelligence. Oh, that looks hilarious. Really, I can't aim? Thought I could aim. Anyway. Confirm. So that, exit. Okay. 627. Oop, wrong button. Mr. Clue. Gin Parks first. Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you use some firepower, something simple. Got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. Oh, drones. Ooh, drones. Ooh, no, cost so much. So expensive drone. I wanted the Doberman. I guess I'll have to wait until I get some money. I'm just going for a pistol, so nothing there I need. Mr. Clue. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of a troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive With aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accent. I can't talk today. Accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him? Sure. Everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door? Yes, albeit gently. Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Johnny Clean. The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing hugely clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name is Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time. Just look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your top place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter, told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter, bring me proof and you shall have it. Mutter, I am honored, your majesty. Mutter, that was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Mutter, forgive me, Gene, I was a fool. Mutter, he looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Like here? Ooh, heal wound. Consumables. Force one air elemental fetish. Yes. Go for just heal wound right now. That's something I need. Confirm. Kubota. I guess the last person I need to talk to. Mrs. Kubota. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with that at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa, good evening. Konbanwa, she just said that again. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I just need a moment of your time, Mrs. Kubota. I have topics to discuss. So, Ka, and why should I help you? Sam Watts, I'm looking for a skiller. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy. So you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. He bragged about me, apparently. What do you want to know? I screwed up her voice. How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuin to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, Alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was again rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out of the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstress Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstress Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's smart, why fear for her? Because she is in a dangerous line of work, and there is always someone smarter, more prepared. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now, and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's said to require a password for entry. Decking 2, hack the panel. Sticker. The stuffed bear seems to hide in something. Nitro. Cool. Woo! I hacked it. Or decked it, technically. I decked it. Open the door from a bit away. Okay, not anything in there. And there's her room. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. The stand is littered with action, movies, and cigarette butts. A framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. Doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on screen password. Without the password, the only other button on the screen is a password recovery option. Dang it! I really wish I had decking 3 now. Select password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions. Reset password. Question 1: Your first childhood pet? Dang it! Leave the computer. Cody's bed is a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There's a receipt stuck between pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt. Receipt for Browning Max Power pistol from Gin Park. Downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot women turn on. Okay. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. Tried to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both by making the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. Try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the glass cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drake like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. And he cares about me and loves me. More than this involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. From our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Papers are handwritten poem on it and diary entry. She said Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads a mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. Wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters at once. He leaves the apartment with a, "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later with that comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid subject and conversation completely, but I felt better without constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Oh, they're in love. Photographs stuck with things. Receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Look at the picture. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photo has "Shadow" scrawled on it. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to a combination of 342436. Fichetti basic frag grenade. What would you like to do with this item? Your first shot out. Pet. Let's go with Shadow. Answer stored. Question 2. Your favorite musical act? Dang it! I have to go back to the frickin'... Oh, Chicago. Chicago. It was Shadow. And... frick. I know the first one was Shadow. That's the only one I don't know. First paper. Come on, where's the different page? I guess I can just keep guessing on the password recovery. Shadow, concrete drains, Mary, shield walls, shadows, uh, peculiar, Chicago, shadow, shield wall, Chicago, Paco, oh no, frick, leave the computer. Hell, come on. Childhood pet, shadow, concrete dreams, Chicago. Come on. Shadow, the shadows, Chicago. Shadow, Starfire, Chicago. There. Your password has been reset to NQPA for security. Never write down your password. Logging you in. Here's a basic list of applications. Karma gain 3. Oh, now I can get decking 3. Oh. I'm getting decking 3. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Okay. That's why she's been gone. She went to Delilah about a gig. Now she's going to be at Pike Place Market in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contact list is exactly one entry, someone named Paco. There's no common link number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. Now, let us spend karma. Biotech. Ah, dang it. Oh, yeah, I can get it. Good. There. Can equip Renraku Craftwork 1. Confirm. There. All done. Oh, that was a pain. Should have had decking 3 in the first place. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid and a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live too long. They don't live long, not too long. Either way, it works. Have you heard of Moria's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I'm a vegetarian. Oh, it's funny. Did you know Jin Park's sold Coyote gun? Be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. Catch a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. Call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Genbet kudasai. Good luck. Another round. Confirm. Whew. Pike Place Market. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a mercifully quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadow of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab.